Sports Stars Magazine here with the great Delaney White. We see her wearing the Sports Academy Swish, obviously. We saw her making the debut for Sierra Canyon at Section 7. We're going to see incredible things in the fall and the winter with her and the Trailblazers. One of her Sierra Canyon teammates is here in Peyton Montgomery. The other one obviously is over crushing it in the Czech Republic and Jersey Robinson. But even without Jersey, even without Kaylee Wynn, this group goes 5-1 in Vegas, 12-3 overall for the season heading into Chicago, 74-67 over an all-Iowa attack team that had no losses coming here and now leaves with 2. And you hit one of the biggest three-pointers of your entire career, Delaney White, to tie it up at 65-65 in the last couple of minutes. Just what are the emotions about how special that was for the group?
I think we're so excited. You know, we knew the all-Iowa attack was a good team, and now we want to come in here playing aggressive, getting everything that we can, going on loose balls. Everything was ours, and just going in with the mindset that we are going to win this game. You know, I feel like as people that they play tough competition, they sort of shy away from it, but not us. We came to this game knowing that we were going to win it, knowing that we knew we had to do in order to get the win.
I said to Coach Stan DeLuce, like, you ladies were in total control for 24 minutes.
Yeah.
And then, like, on the snap of her fingers, it's like,
yeah.
Wait, we're tied, we're losing? Like, you know, I mean, and all Iowa attack has done that to a lot of teams. They did it at Cal Stars, you know, earlier in the tournament where they were down 18 in the first half and came back and won. But just with the poise and the composure that you showed, that Chastity showed, that Jai showed, that Stella showed, Sarah Hine coming off the bench and hitting a monster three-pointer, like just, I mean, a lot of that can, you know, there are certain things that Stan and Jody and, you know, can teach you, but a lot of that is within. Like, you shot that, you know, 24-footer, you know, to tie the game like you've done it 1,000 times in your career. Can you just talk about your composure in those moments and the team's composure?
Yeah, I think in those moments it's hard, but you have to have confidence in yourself, and that's what we did. We knew that Iowa Tech was going to make the run the fourth quarter. We knew that they were down by 13. They knew we were going to come back, and we just knew that we had to be ready for that punch and ready to get back at them. So it was definitely, we were having some iffy moments right there, but we all had confidence in them. We knew that even if the shots weren't falling, they were going to fall at some point, and just having confidence in every shot that we were taking, and knowing that even though it might not be great now, that it's going to get good later, and that we know in those like tight moments that we're going to be fine because we're used to that.
Absolutely. You have been great throughout your entire career, but not always getting the spotlight that you deserved when you were at your previous institution of higher learning. But just being around Peyton, you know, being around Jersey, being with a group coached by Stan DeLuce and Jody Wynn, like, you know, where it's just, this is what it's going to be like all throughout the spring and summer for Sports Academy Swish. This is what it's going to be like all throughout the fall and the winter for Sierra Canyon. How good is this for you to kind of just get these reps now, you know, and Section 7 as well, you know, to kind of just be like, this is what life's going to be like in my senior year?
Yeah, so I was so excited to get the opportunity to play at Sierra Canyon because I always wanted to play somewhere that expects greatness and to be a part of that culture that is greatness. And even getting that right now with these two coaches, they have done some incredible things in their coaching in high school and in now. So I was just excited to have the opportunity to be around them. And I feel like me as a person, I've definitely grown to that. I've been more competitive, and I've been doing things that are just kind of part of this culture of greatness. And I'm just so excited to be part of it. I'm so blessed.
And not to say it wasn't the case with Coach Will Burr, right? But but it's like when you're sitting under the learning tree of Stan DeLuce, of Jody Wynn, of Alicia Kamaki, right? Like I don't know if any high school student athlete could be more blessed in the state of California unless maybe they go up to Archbishop Mitty and they're learning from Sue Phillips, you know. But in terms of Southern California, like, you're not going to get any better than that, that triad. If you like, just how special has that been for you, Delaney?
It's so special. I mean, I wouldn't have this opportunity without my coach Will. Coach Will has really just put me into this little bubble and just helped me so much grow, just as a player and as a person. And without him, I probably wouldn't even be here today and playing on this big stage in front of all these big college coaches with this big team. So, I mean, I thank him so much because I wouldn't be here without him and be able to play this way and be even in the foot that I'm at right now.
Like I said, the momentum generated this weekend, obviously, you know, the way that you ladies are playing, you probably wish that, like, Chicago was tomorrow. And but just, what do you feel like the group learned or maybe even took that next step, not just because of the all-Iowa attacking, but even, like, from that tough overtime loss, you know, like just to be able to carry to next weekend where it's like, that, you know, there isn't another weekend after next weekend. Like, everybody has had eyes, you know, from back in the spring, you know, on Chicago. So from the great moment like right now against All Iowa Attack, but even the humbling moment in that overtime loss. Like, what do you feel like the team has taken away from this that's going to benefit you the most next week?
Yeah, I think playing against Team Durant, they're a very good team. They have a lot of talent, and I think really for us it was just the little things that we were doing, like rebounding and going after loose balls and playing defense. So I think after that game it was a tough loss because it's not like they beat us, we just beat ourselves because we were doing the little things. So I think for us our goal was for Alabama Stars and for Iowa Attack to fix those little things. So being better at rebounding offensively and defensively and trying to play one-on-one defense and try and get better at helping everything like that. So we were just trying to focus on the little things because we knew that in the little things we were going to win every game doing those.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And not to think, or not to identify that even after the Durant, that this group is going to go to Chicago, and know in their heart and their soul that you can win the entire thing.
Yeah.
But then when you have a performance like All Iowa Attack is like the last example, is that just that kind of that affirmation, that validation that it's like, look, if we play to our level, if we play the caliber for 32 minutes, is this kind of that extra reminder that it's like, yes, we can?
Yeah, it's kind of like a little bit of a confidence boost for us because we're excited because we're like, we know Iowa Attack is a great team, and before coming into here, they didn't have any losses. So we knew that getting this win, it would help us as a team feel more relaxed and feel more confident within ourselves to know that we can play with any team we want to if we just do the little things, play defense, and get everything that's ours.
Well, there's going to be 3 California teams from that pool: Sports Academy Swish, Cal Stars, Why Not Premier, all heading to Chicago. Again, another great indicator and representation of just how deep the talent pool is in the entire state of California. And you can't mention that talent pool without talking about this extraordinary young woman, Delaney White. Again, the pride of Sierra Canyon now, and the Trailblazers. We won't unfortunately have jersey back from the Czech Republic in time to be in Chicago, but her and Peyton and the rest of the group are going to hold it down. 15 points today, over 50 for the entire experience here in Vegas. Things are going in the right direction. Delaney, well done.
Thank you.